Hey guys, it's Jermaine here. It is 1:24 in the morning. 1:25 now. It's Sunday, April the 6th. My birthday is actually next month on the 11th. I'm about to be 19 years old. Um, but I know I wanted to make a video, but I truly do like I want to be on a schedule, but at the same time I want to make videos that feel authentic and raw and not like planned out and like you know so like when I feel it I want to do it. I don't want to just once a week get on here and just be jibber jabbering about whatever, but it's like if I have like feelings or sentiments or like things that I know someone can probably relate to, then that's what I want to do. And I'm literally laying in bed, like covers on, fan on, if you can hear it in the back, like. And I was just up, and I was just thinking, like, and something kind of irritated me, and it just, and what I'm about to talk about, I think about it throughout the week, numerous times a day. I just don't bring it up as much because I just feel like no one's really gonna understand where I'm coming from. But I literally just want to pack all my stuff, load up my car, and go. Do I have my car yet? No. Am I in school? Absolutely. But it's like sometimes I just want to change my number and just drive as fast as I can away from everything and everybody. And I think I'm just like sometimes I feel like talking about certain stuff, like maybe I shouldn't feel like this, or I'm too young, or whatever. But it's like that's not even the case. I think for me is it's just I don't know. I think I'm just like I'm in school right now, and I really do enjoy like meeting people and just being around people and I don't know, like hanging with my friends, like. But when I'm there, like I don't know. I don't know. I honestly feel like I just went to school as like a safety thing. Not because it was like, oh, I 100% want to go to school and go to college. Like, in all actuality, like, all I can think about in my mind is music. That's like writing and singing, modeling, like writing, producing, and acting. Like those are the things that are at the forefront of my mind. Not doing an assignment that's due tomorrow or final exams that are coming up or how I'm gonna pay tuition next year. Like it's that's not what I want to be thinking about. Like I want to be in a studio apartment in New York City writing music, going thrifting, working and saving money so that I can make an album or like start making a portfolio for modeling, or I can walk to wherever the Telfar shop is, walk in and just say, hey, I want to be a model for you guys. Like this, I don't know, and just being in Baltimore is like like I'm tired of here. I am like I love my family, I love my friends, but I just need a change of scenery and somewhere that's gonna motivate me. Like I don't need someone to give me a talk and say everything's gonna be okay in one day. No, but then it's like I can't say all of this and be lazy and not do anything about it. You know what I mean? So then it's like, well, you can't be mad or you can't be pissed at anyone but yourself, Jermaine, because it's like, yeah, you write music, but what steps are you taking to get in a studio and record a song and put it out? Are you taking modeling as serious as you want in art. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, are you putting yourself out there? Are you talking to a bunch of different people? Are you trying to reach out to film, whatever? Like, and it's like I don't expect this stuff to come to me, but it's like also like I'm not in a space where I feel like I have to. And I felt like if I felt like I had to, then I would. Like, I absolutely would be 100%. But it's like also school is there. Like, school is just there. So I feel like if I was home all the time and I was just in here every day doing nothing, I would absolutely be on my shit. Like, I'd be in this bitch recording on a I would, as soon as I got paid, order everything I needed to record my own song and go right in my closet over there, take everything out, make that a studio, and start recording my own shit. I swear. But it's like, I don't know. And it's just like, I don't know. I keep saying I don't know. I do know, but and what I just said is what I know. But it's just like, why? I don't know. I just have. Like, low key, when I pull up to school, and the only reason I'm like one of the top reasons, probably above everything else, is just like that independence you have when you're at college. Like, and I feel like for me personally, it's kind of like I have my own like mini apartment, because like my roommate, he's never really there, so it's just really me in there. I mean, of course I'm in a dorm, but as far as my room, it's just my own little like sanctuary in a way, you know. So it's like I do get to be alone at the end of the night when I am done hanging with my friends and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. But I mean, that sense of independence is cool, especially when you have the money to like just be like, oh, I want to go drinking, or I want to go bowling, or I want to go skating, or you guys want to just go to Target, spend some money, come back and chill, like order some food, like, stuff like that. Like, I do love that sense of it. But again, it's just like, I don't know. Like, my day to day is thinking about the three things that I listed. Again, like singing and music, of course, is number one always, and then modeling is right after, and then like writing and filming and stuff like that is like right there under modeling. But I don't know. Maybe all of this is just, I'm just extra pissed about it because I haven't gotten paid yet. So, like when you get paid, it's like low key, or your problems go away. Like, I'm not gonna say that when I get paid, all of this is gonna go away, but it's definitely gonna help a bit. Like, I do have some really big plans for when I do get paid as far as music is concerned. So I am excited about that. But it's just like I still have to wait for that. So it's just like I'm just kind of like low key stagnant right now. But I don't know. Sometimes, some days, I'm just like, I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, I really don't. I just want to stay in my room all day, not have to worry about anything, watch Insecure, and eat. And not even because I'm hungry, because I'm emotional. Which I don't do it as much, but I do it occasionally. And that's not healthy, but like, it happens. But I don't know. And it's like, I'm not like depressed or like sad often or anything like that, but I do have these like everything that I just kind of said to you guys is what's on my mind 24/7. So like when I am alone, like that's really what I'm thinking about. Like, I'm doing work, doing an assignment that's due at 11:59, and I'm thinking about that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like I just like I do want it, but it's like, do you want it bad enough? You get what I'm saying? Or like, maybe if I felt like if I had to, I don't really know how to put it, but like, if that was my way out, like, I would be, you know what I mean? Like, grinding hard enough. So it's like, I don't know. And I had those moments where it's like, oh, this is it. Like, this is my moment, So I wrote a song, a really good song, to a really, really amazing beat. And it's so good. And I am going to record it and stuff. And of course, I have to wait until I get paid to like buy the beat and stuff like that. But it's like in that moment of like writing that and doing that, like I felt so good. Like it just filled me with so much joy. Like being able to write that and just listen back to it, like, wow, I really did this. Like even right now, it's just like I'm really proud of myself for doing that. Like that's probably one of the best songs I've ever written. And I have about 20 something songs. Majority of them are like in works and a few of them are done. But it's like that's definitely one of the best things I've written and one of the things I'm most proud of that I've done myself. Um so I mean, of course that gives me something to look forward to, like when I do get paid and stuff like that. So that's good. But it's just like I don't know. Mm, it's just I don't know. But yeah. So I am really excited to like do that when I get paid and stuff. So that's probably one of the first things I'm gonna do, aside from getting some clothes and stuff. But that's one of the first things I want to do. When I get paid is like buy that beat, and I need to actually check once I'm done recording this to make sure that nobody um bought it. Um, that's what I need to do. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do once I'm done recording this video. But you know, yeah, so that's my, those are my late thoughts. So I'm either up like writing or on the game, or wait, writing on the game, or this thinking and talking to myself. And I talk to myself a lot also. So it's like if I just cut the camera on and do it, like that would make for great content to like post and to like be able to say like, like, oh, this is good. Like, you know what I mean? So but one day I'll look back at this and say like, oh, like little did you know, like it gets better. And again, like I'm not sad often or anything, but like when I get this deep in thought, I think I just get disappointed in myself because I could be doing more, you know. And that's where that like kind of sadness comes in a little. When I do feel that way, it's just like, Jermaine, you could be doing more. So it's like, I don't know. So yeah. And I cried yesterday, which is great. I went to go see this movie called The Woman in the Yard, and hopefully I don't cry about it again. But let me show you guys the poster for it, because I'm sure you guys have seen like the promo on TikTok or something like that. But this is The Woman in the Yard, and so upon seeing, I can't see, but upon seeing like the that poster and the stuff on TikTok, you're just kind of like, what could this movie possibly be about? And so seeing it, like, you're still low-key kind of confused as to what's going on and like who this woman in the yard is. And in the beginning of the movie, and if you don't want any spoilers about it, then you might want to skip to a later part of the video. But this video won't be too long, but like you might want to skip a little past this. But upon like seeing her in the yard, I'm like, who's this woman? And so I went to go see it with my mom, and I whispered to my mom, like, what if the woman in the yard is her? Because I didn't read any reviews. I am like a Letterboxd person, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically an app or like a website that you can go on and literally look up any movie, and there's like, it's just a really cool, like, if you're a movie lover, I would highly recommend that you download it. And this is the icon, and when you open it, it's just like movies and stuff, and you can look up any movies and you can make your own like list and stuff. So like, these are movies I love, and these are shows that were like a 10 out of 10 watch for me, and movies that were like immediately a 10 out of 10 watch upon first watching. So I do have to add The Woman in the Yard in there. But anyways, I did go on here and I did look it up, and I seen like one little comment, and it says something about it being like a psychological kind of scary movie and not necessarily a physical one. And I'm open Like, I'm very open to seeing any kind of movie, if not any kind of movie, but when it comes to horror, like, I'm really open to seeing different kinds other than like The Conjuring and The Nun and Long Legs and like those kind of physically taunting movies. Like, I'm open to the psychological ones because they really have you thinking and they can, like, but I've never watched a movie that was supposed to be thriller or horror and I've cried from my recollection. So anyways, I whispered to my mom, like, what if the woman in the yard is her? But I didn't want to say too much. So in the beginning, we see that she's rewatching this video on a loop of her husband who passed away in a car crash. So we're told that he was driving, the road was slippery, he crashed, he died. The mom has on like a cast from the crash. The car is busted up, covered up. But the little girl looks at the window, she's like, Mommy, there's a woman in the yard, or the son, one of them. So she goes, talks to the lady. The lady was like, how'd I get here? Something like that. She's like, I'm asking you the same thing. And so eventually the mom starts to like low-key go crazy and kind of hallucinate a little bit. And then the son, eventually, he's like being an a-hole, like for real. He's being an a-hole. And he goes in, he locks the mom in their room. He goes outside with a gun and he's talking to the woman in the yard. And she is slowly walking up to him, and she's just kind of like, the son is just kind of like, who are you? Basically, she tells him, your mom lied to you about everything pertaining to your dad. So the son goes in, he tells the daughter to go into the other room. He's like, you lied to me about the accident or whatever. So she tells him, basically, they were at dinner, the night was going good, but something was bothering her, and he and the dad could see that. So it shows us a flashback. She's basically telling him that she's not happy at the farm, like, because they live in a farm by themselves, of course, in the middle of nowhere with no near neighbors. Anyways, she's unhappy at the farm, and he basically was saying, like, you were unhappy at the last place, like, you're unhappy at this one, like, what more do you want? And she's just like, well, at least I could work there, and da-da-da-da, and a bunch of other stuff. So she grabs the keys, goes to the truck. He gets in, they're driving. She's like she's looking in the rear view. She's like also looking at him. Oh, okay. She's also looking at him and stuff. And she looks in the mirror and sees that woman, crashes the car. That's how he passed away. So the son is just like, but then the daughter screams or whatever. So the woman in the yard, she's the grief and depression and that guilt of the mother, basically, formed into somebody else, right? Basically. And I kind of called it in the beginning, but I was like, what if that's her? Like, there's no other explanation. Like, if this is supposed to be a psychological horror, that has to be her. Like, it has to do with, like, her grief and her guilt about, or something pertaining to that. But anyways, the woman in the yard, her, is able to, like, do stuff without doing it. So she kind of reaches out her hand, or, like, she's able to walk around as a shadow in the room or whatever. Anyways, fast forward. We get to the attic or whatever, and because they're all in the attic. And it's so hard to, like, explain it, actually. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of hard to explain it because I don't know. It's kind of really hard to explain. But basically, getting to, like, the last couple of minutes, the woman in the yard reveals herself and says to the mom, you asked for me and I came. And she was basically just saying, like, every morning you ask for strength. And it rewinded to the mom getting up out of the bed and said, give me strength. And she was like, what were you asking for? And the mom was like, to go on. And she was like, no. She was like, you threw away all those bullets except for one. So basically, the mom was asking for the strength not to go on, but to not harm herself, basically. And so when she said that, the tears were just already forming in my eyes. And I'm a really emotional person, like, believe it or not. You probably low-key can tell from, like, all of these videos, but I really am a very emotional person. Like, it's bad. Like, it doesn't matter if it's something good, if it's something bad, it doesn't matter. Like, I am ready to cry. So, anyways, yeah. So she just says that, and then the woman in the yard is just like, then the mom sort of gives in, which I think made it worse. Like, I thought she was gonna say like, no, my kids need me, I'm not doing this, and she kind of shoots her and the movie ends or something like that. But she's just like, what did she say? Something like, will my kids be okay? And the woman in the yard was just like, you will have to, you know, in order for them to be okay. And she kind of shines a light on pictures, and it shows them now, like in that current moment, to what they'll look like if the mom, and it was just all really sad. And of course it was like this like kind of melancholy music playing in the background a little bit, and it was just like, I was trying not to sniffle and stuff. Like, I was trying to stay strong because I didn't want my mom to look over at me and say, "Are you crying?" 'Cause I don't like crying in front of people. So I was trying not to be like, and I was like low key trying to wipe my eyes, like, because them tears was coming full throttle. So basically, she goes down to the kids and she's telling them, like, she goes downstairs to the children. She tells them to go to the neighbors, like go to the neighbor's farm or whatever. And at this point, I'm like, yo, excuse me, please don't do this. So she goes to the neighbor's farm. I mean, the kids go, and the daughter's like, wait, mommy, I want you to have this. And she gives her mom like the toy that she carried with her the whole movie. That makes me cry more. The mom goes up to the attic. So the woman in the yard is basically, I mean, at this point we can call her the grief monster. So she's pointing the gun at the mom's head, like almost helping her to do it. The mom looks over at the toy, and it cuts to her walking outside, and the kids come back. Like, the kids are running back to her or whatever. I don't really know. But she basically gives the daughter the toy back. They run to the other farm, and the power comes back on. So it could have symbolized like her accepting what happened and kind of accepting that grief and accepting that depression. I don't really know, because even when she was just like, what were you asking to give you strength for? And she said to go on, kind of lying to herself. So maybe she accepted all of what she felt, and that's when like the lights came on or whatever. Like, maybe she accepted it so things will get better. Like, I don't really know, but not basically saying all of that to say the movie was really fucking good. Like, you guys should really go see it. I always say, you guys, like, it's 5,000 people watching, and it's like 1 or 2 people watching, if that. But it's okay. Like, we're gonna get there one day. But yeah, the movie was so freaking good. You guys should definitely watch it. And this made me feel better. Maybe I should start doing this more. I mean, I'm still having them same thoughts. Don't worry, but I yeah. So, yeah. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk, guys. This video ended up being 23 minutes long. I did not plan on it being this long, but it is now 1:48. Oh, and I have to leave you guys with something. So let's see what I'm gonna leave you guys with today. I feel like this is a good one. Remembering that this is your life and you can do as you please when you wanna on your own time, and be sexy while doing it, and don't let anyone waste your time. Again, said by none other than me, and this is the song in the back. I posted that September 13th. So, yeah. But basically, that's just, I feel like sometimes I need to go through those and just remind myself that, like, breathe. It's okay. You're young. You have time, but you don't have time. And I think that's what scares me. Because I don't want to look up and I'm 26 and I'm just 26 living at home with a psychology degree working at Rite Aid. Like, I'm not, that's, But just remembering to go after what you want, but take your time. Do not kill yourself trying to do it. Don't sell out. And just be sexy while you're going after what you want. Like, it's okay to stop for a minute. Woosah. And then go back after it. Like, take your time, though. Be easy on yourself, but be hard on yourself. And love yourself in the midst of it all. Because every part of you is beautiful. And the most beautiful part about any story is the process. Always. People think that when you finally get there, that's the best part. Like, no, it's the process. The blood, work, sweat, and tears. And some people are so focused on that next step that they don't realize how much progress they've made as a person. And they don't realize, like, yo, you're living in answered prayers right now. Like, I used to pray to God, cry to God, to just be at a point where I was okay. Like, I was relaxed. I was calm. I wasn't crying every other day. Like, I wasn't trying to get someone to love me. I wasn't trying to change myself for someone. And it's like, now that I'm here, sometimes I forget, you know what I mean, that this is what I asked for. And it's one of the most beautiful feelings in the world. Is just knowing that no matter what, God has got you. And or whatever, again, like whatever higher power you believe in, whatever it is, like just knowing that you will be okay at the end of the day. And for me, that is knowing that the universe and God will always have my back. And they have never let me down in all my years of living. And they will never do so as long as I live. So thank you so much, beautiful spirit. Thank you so much, beautiful soul. I think is what I usually say. See, if I was more consistent, I would know what to say. But nonetheless, thank you so much for whoever decided to watch. And if you watched for this long, I love you so much. Thank you. I pray that you all have a beautiful week, because I'm actually planning on uploading this now. Yeah, sorry, that was, sorry. But thank you all so much for watching this video. It is 1:51 and I am signing out. Goodbye.